are going your way, you can't miss. John Daly uses the entire cup at 11 to save his par. Daly was making all the right moves, and his closest foes were running short on time. This year's United States Ryder Cup team would be finalized just after the conclusion of this championship. 6 players had clinched spots coming in, while 6 others were still undetermined. The top 10 point leaders would earn a spot on the team, and then Captain Dave Stockton would choose 2 wildcard players to fill out the 12-man squad. Despite missing the cut this week, Mark O'Meara had accumulated enough points to represent the U.S. team for the 3rd time in his career. Mark Calcavecchia shot 1 over 289 for the tournament and made the U.S. team again. However, Tim Simpson needed to make the cut this week. When he failed to, he lost his chance to gain an automatic spot. Tom Kite required a high finish in the PGA to make the team for a 7th time. However, Kite tied for 52nd and missed out. Steve Pate needed a top 10 finish to secure a place on the squad, and a strong final round 69 elevated him to 7th in a trip to Kiowa Island. Raymond Floyd, who captained the last U.S. team, he too finished in a tie for 7th. His strong showing increased his chances as a wild card choice. So here's the 1991 U.S. Ryder Cup team. A strong mix of veterans like Irwin and Watkins, the younger stars Stewart and Couples. Joining them are O'Meara, Calcavecchia, Levy, and Steve Pate. Stockton then chose Chip Beck and Raymond Floyd as his 2 wild cards. The Ocean Course at Kiowa Island, South Carolina, will be the site of the 1991 Ryder Cup from September 26th through 29th. The 91 PGA has been all but settled when Daly birdies the 13th. The stretches lead to 5 shots. Andrew McGee suffered 2 double bogeys on the backside after being in 2nd place for much of the day. Bob Gilder had a strong PGA and matched Stephen Richardson at 500 in a tie for 5th. Knox fought his way back to -8 with this tremendous long iron from 235 yards away. Litsky wouldn't give up without a fight. 25-foot birdie at 15 to get to 9 under par. Making the biggest move on the final day was Indiana's own Jim Gallagher Jr. Jim's parents were there to share in his glory.
Well, it's very special for both my wife and I know it's very special for Jim because it's been a dream of his to play in the PGA at Crooked Stick ever since he's got on the PGA Tour. And being a PGA member myself, it's really a special treat because it is our championship, and to have your son play in your association's championship, that's quite a delight.
And what a treat it was for Gallagher to have played the first 2 rounds with Arnold Palmer. Not only does Jim Jr. get to play with the King, he gets to play in front of loved ones on one of his favorite courses, a course he once represented.
It's an honor to be here and play in front of your friends and family and to have the support of my fellow Hoosiers.
Gallagher could not have written a better final day script, unless, of course, he had won.
Here it comes. Right on it. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, it's great. I mean, you've got your family and your friends down here, and it's been 5 years, we knew this was coming here, and one of the biggest goals I set was to make sure I was playing here at Crooked Stick in 1991. And
he capped off a perfect Sunday by birdieing the 18th. to shoot the low round of the day, a 5 under 67.
He is my next pick, right behind John Daly, to be the next great player. And I sometimes hesitate to say that because it can put extra pressure on him, but I think Jim's beginning to realize he is that good.
A day that the Gallagher family certainly won't soon forget. Now back to the other hero, John Daly. At the 15th, he almost chips in for an eagle. A relentless attack on crooked stick. It's almost official. John Daly will win the 73rd PGA Championship. All that's left is by how much? At the difficult par 3 17th, Daly proves he's human when he puts his tee shot into a greenside bunker. From the deepest bunker on the course, Daly's blast runs well past the hole. The crowd cheers his every move. This putt was to save par. He hasn't made a bogey since the first hole. Running it by 4 feet, he now needed the one coming back for bogey. After missing that one, he scored a double bogey at the 17th, and his lead was down to 3. At the treacherous 18th, even though there's water right, Daly uses his driver, as he had all week. Up ahead at the green is Bruce Litsky. This long putt to save par and remain 9 under. Litsky gave it his best shot for the week and finished second for the tournament. Daly's playing partner, Kenny Knox, his second shot at the home hole. Meanwhile, Daly with an 8-iron from the left rough. He never let up for a minute. Every shot mattered for this soon-to-be crowned champion. And now is a moment that most of us can only imagine. Walking up the 18th, your ball safely on the green, a 3-shot lead to win a major championship. Knox now with his 3rd shot from just off the green. He would have a tester coming back for par. Now with Daly's fiancée Betty anxiously looking on, John with yet another birdie opportunity. Knox would finish his play first for par. Oh. For playing so well all week, Knox finished 4th, still his best showing ever in the PGA. Now to make it official. Daly was the 1991 PGA champion, the 9th alternate, the last man to make it into the field. He had won his first tournament, a major championship at that, at a memorable site, Crooked Stick.
There has never been the kind of support and cooperation by a community for our championship, and I'd like to applaud all of you again.
The champion wasted little time in showing his true colors.
This game is for charity, and I hope you don't think I'm a tightwad or anything, but I'd like to donate $30,000 to the charity here in Indianapolis. efforts, whichever one y'all would like for it to go to, because that's what this game is about.
Daly and the PGA of America contributed to a scholarship fund for the two daughters of Thomas Weaver, the man who lost his life when struck by lightning in the opening round. 25-year-old John Daly held off the challenges of the world's greatest golfers. He showed that sports can be a wonderful place to bring people together. He turned the 1991 PGA Championship from a daily occurrence to one that will be remembered for the ages.